Hey tubes, it's free welcome you back to Skyward Sword walkthrough. Last episode, returned here to the sacred grounds. The imprisoned escaped, but we put him back in the ground. This episode, we're heading to Skyloft. Okay, I can't do it here. I guess the only way is this way. Weird, I could have sworn something else would happen here. Guruk! Great Goron! I found some! Look at these butterflies! They respond to a beautiful tone swarming all over this place. This has to be the right spot. Or this could be a problem. I can't carry a tune. I could not create a beautiful tone even the wildest animals threatened to roll me down a hill. What can we do? There! It's a gossip stone! A boing! That's it! That's one of the talking stones the ancient text spoke of. There's just no mistaking it. And every time you find one, it will drop a random material, I do believe. It's just like the old texts say, bud. It appears with a boing-oing and spoke in some strange tongue. There's some major leap forward in my studies of talking to statues. Next up are those goddess walls. I have an inkling that I not have to look very far for one of those either. I mean to find one no matter what. Butterflies tend to gather around gossip stones like myself. If you find a spot swarming with butterflies, play a tune of great beauty, and a gossip stone might just pop out of the ground with a boing-oing. Okie dokie. Back to the sky. Oh yeah, the birds. The little birds you can catch with the net and get some feathers. In fact, I might just quickly do that. There they are. The red and yellow ones will only give normal feathers, but a blue one will give the rare blue feather. Yoink! You got one bird feather. These highly priced feathers come from birds in the foreign to Skyloft. They can serve as a useful material. That was my first one. Only 2 materials left we ain't seen. Alright, I'm gonna see you guys at the academy. Away! Die bomb! Damn it, I wanted to go splat. Okay, before we actually go into the academy, we want to go, I believe... I could have sworn this was a spot for a gossip stone. Weird, I could have sworn it was. Hold on. Regardless, into the academy. It should be quite obvious where we gotta go. Zelda's the one that sung the song, and so that would mean the only other person who would know would be her dad. So, let's go and see if the headmaster is here. Hey, he's got a bubble! You're back, Link. Good to see you're still in one piece. So how's it going down there? Are you any closer to finding my Zelda? I see. My dear Zelda, things must be terribly trying for her down there. And I can't say it's been easy for you either, can it? What? You want to know the lyrics to the song sang on the day of the wing ceremony? You know I'm not much of a singer, just the lyrics. You just want the lyrics. What a relief. You put me on the spot there for a moment, but the lyrics go something like this. O youth, guided by the servants of the goddess, unite earth and sky and bring light to the land. That's the first part, but if I recall, there's a second verse to the song. O youth, show the two whirling sails the way to the light's tower, and before you a path shall open, and the heavenly song you shall hear. I believe that's the whole thing. The light tower mentioned in the song is a real place. I'm sure you've seen the tower in the plaza. I don't know a thing about the two whirling sails though. It sounds like the song is suggesting that one of the shows the whirling sails to the way to the tower, something will happen. But how would you go about doing that? What does it mean by two whirling sails? I think we got the keys for that. It's called wind! Yeah, let's work our way to further into Skyloft. There is a bunch of side quests we can do now, but honestly, I wouldn't recommend doing it just yet. At the end of this episode is where we will be ready to start doing side quests and that. There's a lot to do. It's going to be I'm going to split it into 2 episodes. It's going to be a fair bit to do, and one of them is an absolute nightmare. Anybody who's played this game knows what I'm talking about. Now, the whirly things are these. As I said in the last 2 episodes ago, that last dungeon was teaching us about what we had to do next. So we just gotta have this point towards the tower right over there. About there should do. There we go. And the second whirly gig is right over there. Let's run our way. Hello, goodbye. Whee! I don't think there's really much else we can do currently other than just keep moving forward. So, hello! Thank you so much for tracking down Kukale. Link, it's been such a gorgeous day today, too. On days like this, there's nothing more I'd love to do than head over to the Lumpy Pumpkin for a slip of soup. But of course my wife asked me to fix the cupboard, so I'm not going anywhere. Sigh, the story of my life. Okay. Well, this one seems a little weird. What's up, Link? Bloody wire, sorry. So, you're curious about that windmill, eh? Pretty smart design, I gotta say. You could turn the windmill so that it always catches the wind no matter which way it's blowing. But, well, it used to be a little propeller attached to the windmill so that you could turn it. The thing flew off ages ago and must have dropped down off the edge, down beneath the clouds. Believe it or not, we have seen it. The windmill has been uselessly sitting there ever since. I highly suggest you retrieve the windmill propeller from the land below the resort windmill. You want to know if I could fix the windmill if you brought back the propeller? Well, if I had the propeller, I could probably rig something together to get it back there, sure. But how would you even go looking for the propeller in the first place? When something falls through the clouds, it's gone for good. Hang on. Come to think of it, Gondo at the scrap shop told me that someone in his family once used a flying robot to hold junk back from beneath the clouds. But we're talking about a tale that's been passed down over a lot of years, so I wouldn't put much stock into it. Well, it's stock. I'm gonna have to put some money into it regardless. Let's see if it pays out. Haha. To the shops. Alright then. Hello! Hey, kid, what's up? You look like you need something off your chest. I think I know what it is. You got a favor to ask me, right? Yes. Huh? It's about this old robot my grandpa used to tinker around with. You're probably just kidding to make fun of the crazy junk guy for believing in his grandpa's stupid stories, right? Well, get in line. I've heard it before. Wait, that's not why you're here? Well then. You say you need something from below, picked up from below the clouds with this robot. And you know what that means? That means you believe my grandpa's stories too, don't you? Well, I'm happy to hear someone else believes me, but I don't think I can help you. You see, my grandpa's old robot, what was it called again? Oh wait, that's right, I remember. His name is Scrapper. He may not be much to look at these days, but he was an amazing robot once. When you call him, he would go anywhere and haul up anything. Sadly, as you can see now, he's just another busted old hunk of junk. But Gramps tells me this. You can get him working again with the extract of an ancient flower. It's like oil to these guys. But I've never even heard of, much less seen any such thing. Take mine! What? You have one? What are you kidding me? That's amazing! So this is an ancient flower. I can feel some slick oily stuff coming off its stem. Great! We can use this to fix Scrapper. Wait right here. I'll have him up and running in no time. There you go. Thank you, I got a full tank of energy and I'm ready to carry anything. Huh? Who's this green-clad individual of a small stature? Whoa, it talks, can you believe it? I guess I really did fix him. This kid here gave me the materials needed to fix you. Go on, say thank you. Are you sure it was him? Well then, I extend my reluctant thank you in gesture of obligatory gratitude. Hey now, watch it. That's no way to talk to someone who just saved your life. Anyway, this kid wants you to haul some stuff around, and you're going to help him. Huh? This individual may have restored my operations, but I'm not inclined to offer assistance. Serving children is very low on my tasks of priority. Master Link. Materials from the windmill have yielded a signal that you may search with your drowsing ability. Use it to locate the fallen propeller. However, it will not be possible to carry the item in your pouch and return to the sky. Who are you? Your name is Fi? Should I call you Mistress Fi? Are you looking for something, Mistress Fi? I understand. At your request, I will carry anything, regardless of weight or destination. Master, we now have the means to bring the propeller back to Skylift. You may immediately begin your search for the windmill propeller. Master Shortpants, I offer my assistance. I can now detect Mistress Fi's force waves. Should you need me, ask Mistress Fi to call me and I will revive with haste. So how do you plan to recover all the stuff that fell beneath the clouds? You know, you can always ask the fortune teller over there. I know he's kind of goofy looking, but when it comes to finding things, he's always right on the money. Yeah. Oh, that's right, you hold it to select. I already know where we gotta go. I shall see you guys. Hold on a sec. Nope. To Elder Volcano, see you at the dungeon! And we're here. Alright. We've seen the propeller before. When we went through this area, we saw it right over there. Whee! I just didn't really feel like dilly-dallying, so I just came straight for it. This is the windmill propeller you were searching for. It is now possible to retrieve this using the robot whose services we have enlisted. Would you like me to call the robot? Yes. I will send words to the robot using telepathy transmission, Master. Mistress Fi, I hope you wasn't waiting long. So, you want me to carry this? Hey, Master Shortpants, you're in my way here. I said get out of the way, sir. I'll be waiting for you in the sky. Don't take too long. Master, I suggest that we also return to the sky and collect the propeller as soon as possible. Okie dokie, back to the sky we go. And I'm just gonna cut there. Now that we're in the sky with our nice propeller man, Scrapper, we actually now have to head to the point of where we need it to be. So, to the windmill, the broken one, we go. Which luckily, it just sends us here automatically as soon as we get near Skyloft. Here's the windmill propeller. If you need me, feel free to call. If Mistress Fi, well, for Mistress Fi, I will travel any distance. Whoa, isn't that the beat-up old robot from Gondor's place? Wait just a second. Is that? It is! It's the windmill propeller thing that was supposed to have fallen down below the clouds. Are you saying the whole story handed down through Gondor's family was actually true? Somehow I get the feeling this is all an elaborate prank, but I guess I'll try fixing the thing. This goes here, and I'll just crank a few clicks. That ought to do it. If you can find some way to get to spin the propeller, you could probably turn the windmill around. Hey! Honey! Honey! Oh no, I think I might have promised my wife to fix that cupboard. I swear the woman's always looking for somebody. See you around, Link. And just like now, just like the first one, we blow. And this one's gonna be a long one, so speed up. Booyah. I bet that scared some folks. Alright then, to the Pillar of Lights? Is that what they called it? Either way, to the tower. We do have goddess chests in that to collect, but we'll be collecting them in the next episode. This episode, we're still technically making story progress. And honestly, I do recommend you do these now. It's better to do this now because you unlock a few more things after doing what we're going to be doing for the rest of this episode. Trust me, this is just the better way to do it. Now, let the sound of the goddess's song beneath the light radiance into our chosen hero falls piercing Oh, yeah, that's right. Hold on. No, go back down. And then, I believe around the back here somewhere. Where is it? Is it down here? I'm gonna go back to the top real quick. Okay, so we do just do this. I thought I had to do something else. Alright then. Here we go. As I said, I'm not good at this. Master, there is a high probability that this beam of light will lead us to a clue to the whereabouts of the Free Flames. I recommend that you investigate what lies at the end of this beam of light. Okie dokie. Through the beam of light we go. Hey, it's a flower. I mean, butterfly. Ugh, I think I'm tired. I've been recording longer than I thought I was originally planning to. But luckily, this episode is almost over, so I get to soon take a break. Hooray! I'll be ready for the next episodes, because I'm only going to record 2 episodes next time I do a recording session. All the sad stuff. I think one thing, though, I'm definitely going to need to practice. Gotta dive bomb our way here, and gotta be careful for those tornadoes. And we're here! Got ourselves some new enemies. These ones are never really good at killing. I've never been hit by them before. The only way to kill them is to actually do the dash into their tail, like that. There's a fair bit of stuff in here. In fact, now we can look at the map. But honestly, well, okay, not a fair amount of stuff. There's like a few small islands and stuff. But honestly, there's no point exploring this area. Not yet. Best to leave this till later, because there's not really anything you can do. Woohoo! Double kill! Now, where? Ah, yes. Normally we gotta land right there, but I'm gonna land over here first. Goddess chest! Ho! Well, at least you guys get one goddess chest this episode. It's a golden rupee! It's worth a staggering 300 rupees. Shh, don't tell anyone. I need those rupees, baby. And now to where we actually need to be. Whoop. Master Link, I have a memory of this island. It is known as the Isle of Songs. Signs indicate that it was left here for you by the goddess, Master. However, I'm unable to determine the means of entering the structure ahead. I suggest you investigate the area. Yeah, this is a bit of a puzzle. Rotate the central pedestal to complete the bridge. Allows you to step to the great tower of the Isle of Songs. There. Yeah. As you push this, there are certain platforms. This thing, this, and this will move. Which also is these, which is the bridge. This is a puzzle where we gotta get them to go at certain points. Yeah, let's do that, and now let's... okay, that's there, actually. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, let's do that. And now we're just going to push. That there stops there. Now just keep on pushing. That there. In fact, no, just keep pushing. I think maybe there will do. I think. do that. No. Hold on. Let's do that. Can I push it this way? No, you can't. You can only go around in the one circle. Okay, let's just keep on pushing until that gets there. And then I've lined those two up. Yeah, that's perfect. I'm not very good at explaining these things, just try to do what I did. And with that, what we gotta do is push this once more. We are through to the Isle of Songs. Whee! Time for the final part of this episode. One last message and song! Master Link, I have an important information. When you struck the crest with Skyward Strike from your sword, a message from the goddess awakened deep within my memory. The goddess intended this message for you, Master. These are her words. He who seeks the sacred flames, listen well, for I guide you from my place at the edge of time. The sacred flames are 3 in number. To obtain them, you must also earn the relics known as the sacred gifts. Well, 3 sacred gifts. For each trial you overcome, you shall be blessed with one of the gifts. Make use of the power of these gifts, and you will find your way to purifying sacred flames. Now I bestow upon you the melody, which is serve you as a key to opening the first trial that awaits you deep within the wilds of the foreign woods. The song is called Farore's Courage. Its rousing melody will guide you. You learn Farore's Courage. Master, you must overcome the trials set before you and obtain the 3 gifts to reach the sacred flames. I have committed Farore's Courage to memory. You can now use your dowsing ability to search for the gate leading to the first trial you must face. I suggest you set out to foreign woods as soon as you are ready. And that won't be for at least 2 episodes, at the very least, Fi. Yep. That is all the prep work I wanted to do before actually starting to do, well, not prep work, that was all the main story stuff I wanted to do before we started doing all side quest stuff, because there is a lot to do, and one of the stuff we gotta do is like one of the things I've been dreading for a long time. So, yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you on the next episode where we do the first half of all the side quests that we can do, as well as to collect the goddess chests. I might get those first. Okay. See you! I can finally save and call this an episode 7 quit. Yay!